been a while, but we're at Bedworth train station to continue my series about the Nuneaton to Coventry line. Sorry for the delay, but we're here now, so we're going to do it. That's right, we're going here at Bedworth, and as you can see, typical branch line, just like Bermuda Park. Two platforms, two tracks, and we're still at the end of platform 1, which is a Nuneaton bound platform, with platform 2 being the one that goes towards Coventry, with the trains that stop here terminating at Leamington Spa in one direction and Nuneaton at the other. Got typical signage for West Midlands Railway, and got the onwards travel information, the warning about CCTV, and interestingly, rather than a timetable, you got a QR code if you want to see the train times. Improvement works, which are a little bit out of date. It's October now, we're talking about August. Closures, the onward travel information, which, you know, I think is standard at most railway stations. Bins, Jeff Marshall will love these because they're just basically plastic bags, which are great if you want to see a bit of rustling in the wind, which is not a lot today. It's a fairly bright but cold October morning. Help point, which again we all know is one of Jeff's likes. I'm not going to test it like Jeff does, but there's one on each platform, along with a shelter, dot matrix information displays telling you when the next trains are going to be due, and currently the next trains are in a while, to be fair, because I've got here at 9:40, or just before, and to be fair, I got here just after the Nuneaton band platform went. Going down to the new end of the platform, this end was extended back in 2015 to make way for longer trains. While this was happening, we generally got one car trains, which were class 153, everybody's favourite, and now these platforms can actually, according to these signs, take up to 4 cars. As you can see here at the end of the platform, there are 3 or 4 car stop signs, which I believe are the same on platform 2 at the other end. And we're at the end of the platform looking up towards Nuneaton now. I won't go any further. The old trespass signs there to hopefully stop people from going any further, or possibly even onto the tracks. See plenty of signage, so your way out, which in this station are ramps from the main road. There's no pedestrian access across the railway unless you actually go out onto the main road, which you can see ahead of us, which is the road bridge. So that's always interesting type of station access. A ramp ready for any disabled people if they need it. And we're now in the shelter. Yeah, we're sat in the shelter now. There's both platforms have got one. There's only quite small, but there are bench seats. They only take about 2/3 of the shelter, Otherwise, I just stand in. Yeah, there's not much to see here. They're just standard. I would say British Rail, but obviously British Rail doesn't exist anymore. So, like I say, this train station, railway station, is managed by West Midlands Railway. And it's only West Midlands Railway services that stop at this station, along with Bermuda Park and Coventry Arena, which will be my next video, which is the next one along the line going towards Coventry. As mentioned, access to and from the station are via step-free access via these ramps that lead up onto the main road. There's a ramp down from the main road onto both platforms, and there's no stepped access. A few mushrooms here on this ramp up from platform 1. I've always said I'm a bit of a fun guy, but can disagree or not, it's up to you. As we walk up this ramp from platform 1, we get to the station's only ticket machine, the automated ticket machine. There's no manned people at this station. As we come out onto the road here, again, this is the main road, which is the only access from one platform to another. Helpful information poster as you go in. A sign saying where you're going from each platform. A sign up there, got the arrow symbol from British Rail and the West Midlands Railway logo. And Bedworth in big letters. And signs which direct you to town centre, bus stop, and more signs for access to the train station as we go down the platform 2. Another helpful information poster, and the onward travel information again. If you look around here, this is the train station car park, which showing a bit more detail later. It's not actually managed by West Midlands Railway, it's managed by Nuneaton and Bedworth Borough Council. And we go down onto platform 2, which there's very similar access to platform 1, and obviously this is the Coventry and Leamington Spa train station access. Alright, we're on platform 2 now. We're looking up towards Coventry and the road bridge that I've just walked over. There is a lady in the shelter on this platform, so I'm obviously going to try not to film her. We're looking down towards Nuneaton and Bermuda Park. So this isn't a very well used line. The West Midlands Railway only provide one train per hour in either direction currently, although there are plans to electrify the line. As you can see, it's not electrified currently, so it's diesel multiple units that are used, currently one 7.2 class, and hopefully they might then transfer over to using electrical multiple units once it's electrified. And I have been told a while ago now that they will be increasing the services along this line to 2 per hour, half-hourly services. So hopefully that will happen soon, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We know what network rail are like. Hopefully soon, like I say, the services will increase here at Bedworth the only 3 stations along this line are obviously Bermuda Park, Bedworth and Coventry Arena, with Bermuda Park and Coventry Arena being the newer station and this one being an older one. This station was actually originally opened in 1850. It was closed again in 1965 and then reopened in 1988 after having been rebuilt in its more or less current form. I will include a picture of the original station in the video here so you can see what it looked like prior to being closed originally. It's in the same location next to the road, so they didn't have to change where it was. And they did actually initially have trains along here going all the way to Leicester until they moved the track layout at Nuneaton to prevent that from happening, and that's when the train services were shortened just to the Coventry to Nuneaton services, which have obviously since been updated or extended as part of the Knuckle programme to Leamington Spa, stopping off at Kenilworth between Coventry and Leamington Spa. So we do get a better train service here at Bedworth now. It's still hourly currently, but it stops at more stations. But a lot of the time, if you want to go to a lot of places on the train, you still have to change at either Nuneaton or Coventry, or possibly leaving Leamington Spa if you're actually going far enough. So yeah, it's not really a lot more information for this little train station. There's no toilets, needless to say, no ticket office. You got the shelters, and you've got information signs, bins, help points, which have got the T-loop on them for the hard of hearing, which is always good. They are accommodating to disabled passengers with the ramps on both shelters so that they can get on and off the trains. And the trains along here generally have a driver and a conductor. It's not a driver only operation, so there will always be someone on hand to assist where necessary. And obviously the ticket guy will the conductor will then obviously come and check your tickets and sell you one if you need to, because those automated self-service ticket machines only take card. So obviously if you don't like using card or you prefer using cash, you can pay on the train, which is always handy, because a lot of train stations you have to pay before you get on the train. Anyway, that will wrap up my little video about Bedworth railway station. Don't shoot me for having used the term train station a couple of times, I do apologise. But there you go, there's not much more to go over, I don't think. Let me just check my little sheet of information which I printed up. Yep, that's pretty much it covered. So I'll go up to the bus stop and the car park. Oh yeah, just to say there's no bike rack, and last passenger information for the 1920 years were 102,112 people per year, which works out at about 279 3/4 people per day. It's only an increase of 806 on the previous year. And if you're using the train station on Sunday, which is something else I forgot, you can only get to Coventry before onward travel to anywhere else, including Leamington Spa. And it's quite late service start there, so on a Sunday, so be warned if you're using a station with this line on a Sunday. Anyway, that'll be me for now. I'll just go up to the bus stop and the car park, and I shall see you there. Alright, we're up in the car park, just on the side of platform 2. As you can see there, welcome to Bedworth Railway Car Park, and big letters, no charges apply. Sorry about the background noise, but yeah, so no charges apply for parking in this car park. So you can park in here as long as you like. There's only a few cars parked here. Again, to get access to them from the car park, you have to go on the road. As I said earlier in the video, it's managed by Nuneaton and Bedworth Council. Again, another sign here on the entrance to the car park. Big letters that no charges apply. It says disabled parking, although it doesn't look like any of the actual parking spaces are actually disabled friendly, at least they're not noted as such. There's a shelter there, just next to the silver car, and just there, behind the Peugeot and the Vauxhall, is the bus stop. It's a 56 service that runs along here, which is made by Stagecoach. Again, there's a couple of people in there, so I don't want to film them, just in case they're uncomfortable in getting filmed. See, train station's over behind this shelter. There's platform 2 nearer us, compared to platform 1 is on the other side of that road bridge. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'm sure if I remember anything else I'll add another video like I did with Bermuda Park, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be Coventry Arena. See you soon.